Thanks for joining today's snapshot for the people of Dr. Martin Luther Church. This is for December 28th. I hope you enjoyed the worship, whether you worshiped indoors over these last few days at the church or whether you watched our Christmas Eve service online. Today, I want to go backwards 2 days to December 26th. The day after Christmas is the Feast of St. Stephen. And I want to do that, of course, because I was named after St. Stephen, the first Christian martyr. My folks told me that, and of course I repeated that phrase over and over as a young boy, not knowing that my folks probably wanted to martyr me when I was in middle school or high school. Well, he was one of the 7 people chosen by the early apostles to do administrative work on behalf of the apostles, saving them from those chores, serving tables, caring for the widows, and the like. He's the first one listed, and he is also noted for his powerful preaching and performance of some miracles. The Sanhedrin of Jewish leaders were not impressed with his preaching. In fact, they convicted him of heresy and stoned him to death for saying that Jesus was the Son of God. As you know, St. Paul stood by as he was stoned to death, holding his garments. This first Christian martyr is remembered on the day after Christmas, and that's appropriate because Jesus didn't come just to bring peace in our hearts, but to also bring a sword, telling us that there are going to be tough days ahead for those who follow in his path. And you might be interested to know in this light that the word Bedlam comes from the word Bethlehem, and it's an appropriate linkage. There was a hospital in England, an insane asylum, that was called Bedlam, and a gliss or a, what would you say that? How the Bethlehem became Bedlam. I don't know, I think gliss is the word, and it's appropriate because often that's what happens when you follow in Christ's way. St. Stephen became the noted as an old man, but a young man, I should say. He died in about 36 AD, but he was rumored to be a stable boy of King Herod, according to legend. And so today, in some countries, they ride a horse-drawn carriage through the streets on his feast day. Notably in Finland, they do that. You probably know the great hymn, "A Good King Wenceslas looked out on the Feast of Stephen," and we'll close with a couple of verses of that. That hymn was written by John Mason Neal, who also wrote, believe it or not, "O Come, Emmanuel," and "All Glory, Laud, and Honor." Good King Wenceslas looked out on the Feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. Well, they went out, found the poor man, brought him back into the castle with the page, and it concludes with this verse. "It is master's step he trod, where the snow lay dented. Heat was in the very sod, which the saint had printed. Therefore, Christian people, be sure, wealth or rank possessing, ye who now will bless the poor shall yourselves find blessing." I hope you have a great day today, and I'm going to go look up the word gliss, or the word that is used to talk about one word moving into another. Bethlehem to Bedlam, something to think about today. Help me out. Let me know. God bless you.